All right. What's up, Gozer? You gonna watch the Aetherdrift stuff with me as I react to it? How you doing? What's up, Pepe? How you doing? Are you gonna watch the Aetherdrift reaction with me?
Alright, so we're all starting. We're all starting the game with our commanders.
Hold on, y'all. We need to watch this clip that my boy Parko's World Instagram, or is it on his Twitter? He tagged me in a short that he made from our stream last night, and it's one of the funniest things in the world, and y'all will thoroughly enjoy it. Okay, so not on there. Maybe it's on Instagram. Let's log in real quick. Okay, here it is. This is so funny. Watch.
Deem it at the start of the game, then we all just lay line our commanders.
Hold, please. Where's the YouTube? Let's mute that. Watch this real quick.
A line of the commanders. Like, if you redeem it at the start of the game, then we all just lay line our commanders.
Watch this.
That's trippy. That'd be funny.
He just did it.
that's crazy.
All right, so we're all starting.
We started with our commanders on the field, and I was playing Carrick.
You did that with Kirk? That's crazy. I'm gonna keep this, and this is going to be Alright, y'all. Enjoy your first turn. It might be your last. I'm gonna pay 12 life.
Oh my god.
On turn 1, I'm gonna play Doomsday Excruciator. When Doomsday Excruciator enters, if it was cast, each player exiles all but the bottom 6 cards of their library face down. At the beginning of your upkeep, draw a card.
Is it my turn now?
It is now your turn.
Oh my god. I'll draw.
5 cards library.
Wow.
I'll play a Morphic Pool as my land for turn. Alright, I'm gonna move to combat. I'm gonna swing at Ryan. I have an attack trigger though. We're gonna clash.
We look at the top card.
We look at we look at the top card. Mine's a mana value 4.
Mine's a land.
Okay.
So
I get to
Park
unfortunately draw
had
this
to
card.
draw the
Whenever I
card
clash,
after I played
draw a
Doomsday
card, then I
Excruciator
cast
on
a
turn
spell
1.
from my hand with mana value
That's so
2
funny.
without
Alright.
paying its mana cost. I'm gonna
Let's watch Aetherdrift.
Past its limits. We want you to be a part of the Girapur Grand Prix. Frankly, because we're running out of racers. But hey, it'll be a ton of fun. It's only a death race if you die.
Warning, the Girapur Grand Prix is incredibly dangerous and will likely result in your untimely death. We are not responsible for vehicle sabotage, driver incineration, or decapitation from giant anthropomorphic shark. Drive at your own risk. This message has been paid for.
That's so funny.
Welcome to the Girapur Grand Prix. The most intense race in the multiverse is too fast and too dangerous for just one plane. Instead, its tracks wind across 3, starting with Avishkar at night. Newly connected to other planes by the Omen Paths, Avishkar is a beehive of activity, colorful and vibrant even in the middle of the night.
Oh, I had them
Its
on.
streets
My bad.
bustle and glow with the activity of people from all over. The racetrack here is lined with spectators spread throughout the party-like atmosphere. This is a celebration, and the whole plane
I had
is
those
invited.
on.
From there, the course leads to Amonkhet.
I don't know why they're
Full
in
of
German
dangerous
though.
ruins and other obstacles, but there are signs of rejuvenation as well, as Amonkhet races towards a new golden age. And finally, the Prix zooms through primordial Muruganda, rich in raw magic and boasting the remains of an ancient and powerful civilization.
Muruganda,
holds danger and promise
that
in
that
measure.
card is
And the race
really
ends
good
where it began.
because it's a
At the
soul land,
exciting
and you
streets of
start.
Avishkar,
It's
where
so
the people
good.
are thrilled to celebrate their new champion. But you certainly can't walk across all those plains. You're going to need a vehicle or a mount. Vehicles are a familiar mechanic, and this racing-themed set contains a huge variety of them. Whatever kind of player you
Muruganda.
are, there's a vehicle for you.
Okay, hold on.
You've already seen our host, the verbose
Remember that?
Wixit.
Remember that
In the
image
multiverse as fast
of
as
Chandra
space
walking.
is his motor mount. He's also here to introduce the 2 most important mechanics of the set: Start Your Engines and Max Speed. Start Your Engines represents creatures and vehicles beginning the race, gaining
Tell
more
me
and more speed
it's
and
not
achieving
just
new
Akira.
abilities. The final and most
I
powerful
love it.
abilities are then unlocked once you reach max speed. When a card tells you to start your engines, grab the helper card to track
Yeah,
your speed.
I'm so
There's
stoked
one
about that.
included in every pre-release box. Once on each of your turns, when an opponent loses life, you gain 1 level of speed until ultimately
Oh, 100%.
reaching max
100%.
speed. Victory in the Grand Prix.
What
is
up,
its own
Ghost?
reward, the fame, the glory, the rush. But for those that
Evan
want the
Fong
reward,
painted
there's
that.
also
I
a
love Evan.
masterwork artifact to be won. As you can see, it has a shiny gold filigree casing, but it's what's inside that really counts. The Aether Spark. That's right, a planeswalker spark enveloped in a field of supercooled liquid aether. If you win this prize, say goodbye to frantically searching for an Omen path to take you to another plane. Instead, get in the driver's seat and travel in luxurious exclusivity with your very own Aether Spark. Go anywhere you want, anytime you want, at top speed.
So the Aether Spark just lets you
Is full of
travel
hazards,
cross
which is
planes.
why no serious racer participates alone. Instead, there are 10 racing teams. Each have their own rides and a shot at winning the no-holds-barred race and bringing home the Aether Spark. But it's anyone's guess who will triumph in the end. First up, we have the Guidelight Voyagers, machines speeding their way from an unknown plane of the multiverse, or beyond. This team is capable of remarkable coordination.
Hold up. Mendicant Core's power is equal to the number of artifacts you control. Start your engine's max speed. Whenever you cast an artifact spell, you may pay 1. If you do copy it, that's crazy. This card's nuts.
No surprise, as they are each animated by a central brain called the Mendicant Core. The Guidelight Voyagers.
This card's crazy.
Their racing vehicles to become
This card's like actually broken.
These inexorable machines have a good chance of coming out on top.
So on turn 4, it just turns on if an opponent lost life.
Flair to soup up your deck. This set contains 40 borderless revved up cards, each featuring a vehicle and racer posed together with a high energy graffiti laden background. The Speed Demons are fearsome competitors in the Grand Prix. Led by Winter Cursed Rider, a wandering revenant and wraith of their former self.
You know,
Winter commands a
I'm just gonna say it.
Mourns haunted halls, ghosts,
I'm gonna. I didn't read this card until just now. This card's broken.
survivors, haunted dolls, ghouls, and hungry specters. You name them, the Speed Demons got them. All doomed to race together forever on the open road, seeking salvation somewhere over the horizon.
Okay, hold on. This card is also a. This is a what do you call it? The last right. It's like a Death Shadow card.
Maybe
It's so
the
sick.
Aether Spark will do the trick. While the Aether Spark is the grand prize, it's certainly not the only prize you can find within this set. First place box toppers are inspired by going for the gold.
I'm very happy that box toppers are back.
And feature cards in a new gold substrate treatment. And in order to claim that prize, you're going to need a little boost. Exhaust is a new mechanic which represents a creature or artifact kicking into high gear. It's a one-shot effect that can be activated only once each game.
That's pretty cool.
Creature equipped with those strengths is Loot the Pathfinder.
This is one of my favorite.
Originally
This is one of my
found
new
in the
favorite
vault
cards.
on Thunder Junction before
Yeah,
being
box toppers are
dragged
back.
through Duskmourn by Jace. Loot was captured by Winter and the Speed Demons. He might prove pretty useful in this race, as he has the ability to divine the precise location of any omen path and its destination. Loot
How
made
can
that
you
way
guys
sensible
be? How can
only
anyone
seconds
be
to the
a loot
finish.
hater? Like,
The End
y'all are
Riders
like y'all
nomadic
weird for that.
apocalypse punk warriors from the dying plane of Gastal. Far Fortune
Gastal.
is a road-bitten speed seeker who has driven the last of her loyal crew away from their doomed home at a breakneck pace. Their fearsome vehicles and heavy armor protect them as they cannonball across the multiverse, seeking gas, water, or glory, preferably all three. The Goblin Rocketeers are a team of the most clever and daring goblins this side of the multiverse. Redshift Rocketeer Chief is actually the first goblin to strap a rocket to his back and fire the ignition. He has survived more crashes than he can count, earning the loyalty of his crew. The Rocketeers' need for speed led them to develop rocket-powered vehicles capable of incredible velocity. But while they initially used these speed machines to explore the omen paths, lately they've been far more interested in testing their speed against other vehicles on the open road. Alacrian Quick Beasts are a proud team of beast riders from a small, hitherto unknown plane. Leading the team are the odd couple of Caradora and her mount, Loggerin. Loggerin, soul of Alacria, is ancient and powerful, but after a training accident, has taken on newcomer Caradora as their rider. The Quick Beasts are fed on a steady diet of Aether, which makes them fast and resilient enough to compete with any machine. Saddle is a returning mechanic first introduced in Outlaws of Thunder Junction. Mounts, like Loggerin, are creatures that get a bonus when ridden into battle. This set also contains 15 creature cards with the borderless Rude Rider treatment. Each features amped up racers at their gnarliest, with custom font and mana symbols. The Champions of Amonkhet are composed of the living and the dead of Amonkhet, working together to win the Aether Spark. Representing the dead, Zahor is an undead Leonin from his plane's ancient past. He races at top speed to return some of the glory Amonkhet lost during his bygone lifetime. Basri represents the living and has formed a close bond with Zahor after they fought together against a party of tomb demons in the sands of Amonkhet. He seeks to bring his plane towards a glorious new future by winning the Grand Prix. These champions drive the pace of the race forward on their mighty chariots pulled by powerful undead creatures. The Speed Brood are a strange yet alluring team of insects and arthropods who grow their vehicles themselves.
Cat Synergy is fun. What's up, Alexis? How you doing?
Who is participating in her final race before returning home to fulfill her destiny, becoming a vehicle herself. Elegant and alien, the Speed Brood refuse to reveal their plane of origin or their reason for participating in the Grand Prix, beyond their desire to become speed itself. The Aether Rangers are master inventors from Avishkar, who have turned all their ingenuity towards the problem of winning the Aether Spark. They are led by the mysterious masked racer Spitfire, whose true name is Sita Varma. She chooses to keep her identity hidden for the duration of the race. The Aether Rangers are the paragons of the new Avishkar, wedding reverence for the natural world with the masterwork engineering necessary to harness its most powerful energy, Aether. Fueled by Aether, they are able to build incredible momentum in their quest for victory. The Keel Haulers are a rowdy crew of sea folk corsairs hailing from an oceanic plain. This team blindly follows Captain Howler, a hulking Kordatan inked with the tattoos of every port he has visited. Under his iron fin, these capricious scallywags adhere to the rules of the race only as long as they must. Once the crowds drop behind them and the Grand Prix heads into wild territory, the Keel Haulers start the violence. They're willing to exploit any advantage to ensure they win, from broadsides to boarding. The legendary Cloudspire Racing Team are last year's Grand Prix winners and the odds-on favorite to win again. Leading the team is newcomer Chandra herself. This Avishkar native joins the crew in an attempt to win the Aether Spark for Nissa, hoping to give her a chance to walk the multiverse once more. Co-leading the team is last year's captain, Koladin, a native of Kylam and someone who has dedicated his life to the pursuit of speed and racing glory. Koladin uses magic to bring his machine to life, investing it with his will.
Am I a fan of vehicles? Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna be forced to play with a lot of them very soon.
Energy projections and leaving little doubt about their quality. This set also features 2 commander decks, each of which is themed around a plane. The themes are enhanced by plane-specific facelifted reprints. The Eternal Might is a white, blue, and black commander deck themed around Amonkhet. The dead have risen and are no longer servants of the living. They are now leaders and participants in Amonkhet's rejuvenation, all under the powerful command of
Eternal Might, you say?
Card drawing and discarding that generates zombies and buffs them up.
Haven't opened it yet.
The Eternal Might deck uses a growing army of the undead to overrun the battlefield.
Very cool.
The Living Energy Commander deck is a green, blue, and red deck based on Avishkar, focused on wielding energy. Maybe
we'll give these away to someone or to 2 people. One of each, maybe.
Copies of your cards as formidable artifact creatures, then watch as your foes short circuit. Serving as backup is Pia Nalar, Chandra's mother and competitor in this race. As the founder of the Aether Rangers, Pia is a powerful wielder of both magic and technology. The Grand Prix is starting soon, so pick your vehicle, pick your team, and get to the track. You can play early at your local game store for pre-release starting the weekend of February 7th and on Arena February 11th. Otherwise, we'll see you on February 14th when Aetherdrift will be available everywhere. Keep an eye out for the special guest, courtesy of the crew
so
for
sick.
a secret lair. And if you'd like to learn who will win the race and take home the Aether Spark, story episodes are currently being written and published online. Buckle up for a death race across the multiverse. Full of high-octane action and adrenaline-fueled magic gameplay. Ignite your engines.
Very sick. Very, very sick. Amonkhet. Aetherdrift looks so cool. Back down to 2 commander decks for the set instead of 4. Yeah. That's pretty sweet. That is indeed pretty sweet. Now we're going to play some Magic Online. Let's play some... Let's play some Vintage Cube, shall we? Well, we definitely just take the Mox. Although Tinker and Metamorphosis Fanatic are both crazy, we're taking Mox Sapphire. Blightsteel, Liliana, Crocs is really good. LED is also really good. Here we go, LED. Grief, Bargoyf. That's a Lurrus. We could build around Lurrus. 3 or less, yeah? Yeah? 2 or less? 2 or less, okay. Let's go Snapcaster. See if we can do it. Lose focus. Baleful Strix. Like Baleful Strix. So far, we have 5 Lurrus picks. Each permanent card in your starting deck has a mana value 2 or less, which means our spells can cost more than 2, which is sweet. Like Kaito. Oh no, Kaito's is permanent. Just kidding. Kaito does not go in the deck. Maybe if we don't do Lurrus, we pivot. Good card. I don't think we're a Lurrus deck, honestly, anymore. We might just be a good value deck. You should play more Cube. This is pretty good. Cube is a great way to learn drafting. Because you can just play Cube online. You could also proxy up an entire cube. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here, Beanie. Just that board. Come here. Hey, Mama. Okay. Bubble's good. I just realized I've been muted this whole time. And I was answering Gozer. Gozer, yeah, Cube's a great way to learn drafting without spending huge cash, especially if you just find somebody that has their own proxied cube or like their own put together cube. You could also cube online, and it's one of the most fun ways to play Magic. Dark Confidant. Yeah, you don't get extra cards here. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope. Yeah, it's sick. That's really cool. Are there going to be... Oh, man. I need a Aether Spellbomb, and immediately. Thankfully, they can't activate a Thespian stage because they don't have another mana source right now. Oh no. If they play another land, they can Dark Depths at the end of my turn, and I have one turn to find an Aether Spellbomb. Okay. Okay, so sorry, that has to be there. And this has to be there. Submit. Yes. Reveal. That's sick.
Ready to tackle your debt? We can help. The Stretch Financial Wellness Vision subscription can help you visualize your debt picture, boost your financial IQ, and even submit payments directly through the app. Sign up today at hellostretch.com.
Introducing Gatorade Hydration Booster from Gatorade Superior Science Experts.
I don't have enough threats. But I do have a lot of removal. That's so annoying. Oh. Aether Spell Bomb. One time. Jeez. That's wild. Alright, y'all. I am, on that note, gonna do some errands. Thanks for hanging out just for the